you're typically not going to test positive just for being in the same area.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. If you're that close to somebody using it, then you know better.
Yes.
And there's already an issue because you're here for a sentencing in clause number 25 DCCR 1393.
Yeah.
And you've already have been on probations, felony probations that have been revoked. And in addition, you deny that you even knew what was going on the day. And so you denied the offense. And so for those reasons at this time, based on, I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to not accept the plea agreement, but what I am going to do is I'm going to raise your bond in your case today, and I'm going to raise it to $50,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Set the case 2 weeks for sentencing. I'm not going to sentence someone if I think they're under the influence.
Yes, ma'am.
We've already got, I feel like, maybe not. Hold on. Can they do a substance abuse evaluation in custody?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
How long would that take?
We can get it done this week. Should be able to get it done this week.
All right, so I'll reset the case 2 weeks. We'll get a substance abuse evaluation taken care of, and then if there's any recommendations based on that, then we will get that taken care of.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you make that $50,000 bond,
Mm-hmm.
a condition of it is that you have to wear a drug patch
Yes,
at all times.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't care who you're around, what you're doing. If it
Mhm.
tests positive, I'm going to have to assume that it's because you're using.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're living somewhere where people are using methamphetamine,
Mhm.
you ought to not be living there.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Go back with the bailiff.
Oh.
Are you Alexander Thornton? Just a second. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Thornton, in cause number 24, DCCR 0323, you're charged with a second-degree felony offense of fraudulent use or possession of a credit or debit card in an amount between 10 and 50, and that's from September 23rd of 2023. And how do you plead to that charge? Guilty or not guilty? Okay, so you signed some paperwork here with your attorney, Mr. Barrington, for a plea of guilty with an exchange for a plea bargain. Is that not what you want to do?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Depending on what the my back time was.
So here's the thing. First of all, first thing is either you did it or you didn't
Yes,
do
ma'am.
it. You don't get to say, I did it, but only if I get a great deal and whatever. Either you did or you didn't. So if you want me to accept a plea agreement, either take responsibility or we can have a jury trial. I mean,
Your Honor, is that I have a moment with my client?
yeah, sure. Because it looks like this is for that there's some credit that he will receive, but I'm going to make sure everybody knows if it's a plea for TDC that he's got to go into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'll hold it for a minute.
Thank you.
Let's see. We're back on the record with Mr. Thornton. Mr. Barrington, are y'all ready to proceed?
Your Honor, I am. Is that I'm going to need to make a record with my client,
Sure.
if I may. Mr. Thornton, would you please state your name for the record?
Alexander Thornton.
Okay. Now, sir, a couple of weeks ago, the state made a plea offer to us of 3 years in institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, I went over that plea offer with you, and you said that you were interested in taking that, accepting that, but that we needed to straighten some things out with some pending cases in Jasper. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so isn't it correct, sir, that we came before the court, told the court we were going to accept this deal, correct?
Correct.
And since that time, I've negotiated and discussed things in Jasper, is that, and tentatively had a deal worked out for you up there, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And is that, and so then today we appeared here today, correct?
Correct.
Is that I went over the paperwork with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is that you signed the paperwork, correct?
Correct.
And it was the offer that the state made, correct?
Correct.
In that you, and I also went over the range of punishment with you in this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I explained to you that the range in punishment in this case is no less than 2 years and up to 20 years, correct?
Yes, sir.